everybody? Welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast, episode 40.
Oh.
This week, I'm joined by Alex, the mother of horror Medina, Eric, Mr. 4K Nieto, James, the master debater Lopez, and Vinny, the once a host guest host Valdez. I am the most manic host in online entertainment, Joey Guevara, and we're hopping right into this review of Chef, baby. In this week's episode, we had Vinny suggesting a movie, and his wheel landed on Chef, the Christmas classic Chef.
I think I saw the red and green in here in this movie.
Yeah, that was the Mexican flag, Eric. There's a big difference. That's the wrong red and green. Vinny, do you want to do the synopsis?
Yeah, I'll do it. After a controlling owner, Dustin Hoffman, pushes him too far, Chef Carl Casper Jon Favreau quits his position at a prestigious Los Angeles restaurant. As he tries to figure out what his next step should be, he finds himself in Miami. Carl joins forces with his ex-wife, Sofia Vergara, best friend, John Alberto Leguizamo, and son, MJ Anthony, to launch a food truck business, and the venture provides a chance to reignite his passion for cooking, as well as his zest for life and love.
I didn't notice that they added John Leguizamo's middle name into that, and it fucked me up. I was like, what is Vinny talking about? Who the fuck is John Alberto Leguizamo?
Yeah.
That fucked my world up.
Hey, why didn't everyone else get a middle name?
Yeah, no shit. That's real weird.
I like the name MJ.
Yeah,
You
that's
like the
really
name
interesting.
MJ?
MJ.
Yeah, because the kid's name is MJ.
MJ Anthony.
That's weird. I was surprised they didn't just put a fucking number 23 in the middle of his fucking name.
The 23 is silent.
All right. Written, directed, and produced by Jon Favreau. The other producer was Sergei Bespalov.
Shit.
Cinematography by Kramer
Come
Morgenthau. Edited by Robert Layton. Production companies are Fairview Entertainment and Aldemisa Entertainment. I forgot to do something. Guys, I'm everywhere today.
Oh my god.
It's all right,
though.
You're not gonna plug us in the beginning.
That's another thing I forgot to do. So, hi everybody, we're a podcast with 4 people with a one-time guest. Next week's a guest too, actually, which is kind of cool. But we record live every Sunday at 4:30 Central. And then you can typically, if you're not here live, which if you're not the 3 people watching live, you're not here live. So you're probably listening on Tuesday morning on every single podcasting app and YouTube. Damn. It was so much better last week. I might actually cut out the opening from last week and just put it here.
Every time.
Yeah. Okay. Distributed by Open Road Films. Release date of March 7, 2014 at South by Southwest, and May 9th of 2014 in the greater United States area. Running time of 114 minutes on a budget of $11 million. This movie brought in a worldwide of $48.4 million. Domestically, it made $31 million, and internationally, it made $17 million. Critics, 87% of critics give this movie a thumbs up, and 85% of audience members give this a thumbs up. We had 190 critics out of our give it the thumbs up, or rate it, I guess I should say.
Yeah, it was a thumbs up.
And then 59,000 users rated it. So Vinny, why did you choose Chef for December?
I was really kind of stuck on a couple different movies at first, and any really movies that I like to watch a lot, I'll always like have to decide between all of them.
Okay.
So I know that you guys do the wheel, and I was like, you know what, throw it all in the wheel. We'll let fate decide.
We will let
Always
fate
let fate decide.
Yeah, but this is one of my like favorite, because I like to think of this as kind of like a self comeback movie, where it's like the behavior of the main character is very different.
You talking about coming on your
progress.
own back? Fuck, now we're demonetized. Fuck.
It's a redemption story.
Yeah.
Next time I won't miss. But I could see that. I guess that is a nice reason to like this movie.
Yeah.
So, Vinny, when was the first and last time you saw Chef?
So I think the first time I saw it was probably like 2-ish years ago, because I actually seen the Netflix show that he does with the one guy where like they're actually Roy Choi, and they're actually like becoming cooks, or he's becoming a cook essentially.
He executive produced this movie, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. But the last time I saw it was this morning,
Okay.
but I didn't get to finish it. So
What?
yeah, I started watching it, and then we had to get ready for church, and then I was like, I need to stop this. It all came in a sudden.
Scooping up all my Bibles, and I gotta get the hell out of here. Had too much fun watching this white man's cook. Alex, when was the first and last time you saw Chef?
Today.
Ooh, Eric, when was the first and last time you saw Chef?
First time was yesterday, and it won't be the last time.
Wow, spoilers.
Wow.
James, when was the first and last time you saw Chef?
So I watched it this morning, and I had seen this movie like a year or two after it came out. So, yeah, I watched it.
Was watched.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I mean, I watched it before,
excited,
Spoilers.
yeah, no, I had watched it before, like, he came out with the other show and everything. I already, like, knew about the movie and had seen it.
You were already underwhelmed by the movie.
I actually saw the show first. The
Chef show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think for the most part, that's how most of you guys have, but I actually seen the movie first. I've actually never even seen that show, the YouTube show or whatever it is.
It's a Netflix show.
Oh,
Yeah,
Netflix show? Okay.
Yeah, it's actually like really, really, really good. I like it.
I'll have you know that I didn't watch the show or the movie before today. Today was the first time, potentially the last time I'll ever see this movie.
Wow.
And we can get into that right fucking now, I think, right? That's where we're at in the show?
Can I just say something?
Absolutely.
None of us got our cool nicknames either.
Yeah.
Today's been a
Oh.
mess.
Oh no.
Damn.
This week, I'm joined by Alex, the mother of horror Medina, Eric, Mr. 4K Nieto, James, the master debater Lopez, and Vinny, the once a host guest host Valdez. I am the most manic host in online entertainment, Joey Gavada. And we're hopping right into this review of Chef, baby. Just like this movie, this episode of the podcast has been really fucking weird.
What?
So now, when you're gonna have to cut the actual YouTube video
And
like,
really cut it up.
yeah, about it.
No, fuck it. Leave it live. We're live.
No, what
We're
I'm
live,
going to do
baby.
is I'm going to cut the intro out and put it there. And then later into the show, Alex is going to be like, oh, we never got our cool nicknames. And the audience is going to be like, yeah, you did. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then I'll give the intros again.
Yeah.
This movie's a fucking mess. God damn, this movie's a mess. I feel like it's just a collection of moments, and the story does not feel cohesive at all. I feel like I looked at my phone twice during this movie, and each time I looked down, one thing was happening, and when I looked back up, something completely different was happening. And I was like, I listened to John Leguizamo be like, yeah, the whole time, but I don't know what the fuck happened. I was really lost.
There's no context.
Yeah, this movie is super go with the flow,
I was gonna
which
say,
is
it's
cool.
it's an easy watch.
It is an easy watch. I thought it
Is
was
it
more
too
structured than
easy?
this. Yeah, it's almost too easy. It's frighteningly easy. Go ahead.
The issue is like technically the third act is not cut up properly.
No.
The third act is actually too short.
Right?
The first act is like half the movie, and then it's like second, third act to finish out the movie.
That first act takes forever.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't know nothing about this movie. I was like, wait, doesn't he have like a food truck?
Yeah.
I was like, wait, he has an
Correct. It
actual
should get into the
restaurant?
food truck a lot sooner than it does.
Yeah.
But they leave hints to the food truck.
I mean,
Like,
throughout the whole movie, yeah.
So yeah, Sofia Vergara
Oh, you gotta get
almost
the food
instantly
truck.
she goes, that food truck. And you're like, what? What food truck? He's never talked about a food truck.
Talk to Iron Man about it.
Yeah. That was a weird dynamic too. When he first said your ex-husband, I was just like, I was kind of confused. And I mean, I've seen the movie before, but I guess I kind of forgot their relationship. And I was just like, wait, aren't you her ex-husband? And then it's like, oh no, she has 2 ex-husbands.
So I missed the part where he talked about Robert Downey Jr. being her ex-husband. And it fucked me up when I saw him because then he was like, yeah, and then her and I had sex. And I was like,
No,
Who is this
he said
man?
he may or may not have had sex.
Yeah.
They were
don't know.
drinking. He doesn't know.
I felt the spice all right.
Dude,
He was a little loose.
I really like
Dude,
that
all
scene.
I'm saying is this is
so
going to
weird.
be one of the universes in Spider-Man 3.
Is John Favreau cooking in a truck?
I mean,
But no, because he
Scarlett
didn't.
Johansson's in here and Robbie Downey Jr.
Dude, Robert Johansson, Jesus fuck. Scarlett Johansson's character in this movie is weird.
It's random. Her wig is terrible.
Oh, it's so bad. Her fake tattoos are fucking bad too, though.
But it's like a plastic piece. Her bangs.
I didn't even realize that.
Dude, it's so
Yeah,
bad.
it's so bad.
But like, they're fucking, but they're not fucking, and then he goes to Miami and she doesn't exist anymore.
But no, dude, they're not gonna do this anymore. And he's like, "I'll cook for you," and she's like, "Well, fuck it up,
Dude, and Jon Favreau, he knows how to make the fuck out of a Disney live action movie. The man knows how to
Yeah.
make the fuck out of some Mandalorian episodes. The man is fucking ugly though. He's not a pretty man. At least not in this movie. He's
But
ugly.
he's funny.
Oh, he's really funny.
He's
but
hilarious.
He's
Dude,
real
he just put
ugly.
on- he's just put on the weight though, dude. He didn't always have the weight.
Yeah, man, he's slimming down 15 pounds.
Dude, that is such a Hispanic thing to do too. Them Hispanic people love to mention someone gaining weight.
Yeah. But like,
The-
man, he's pulling Sofia Vergara and fucking Scarlett Johansson, and he's ugly. He must
Yeah,
know
but he
how
can
to.
cook.
He knows how to
Monster
make
dog.
Yeah, that's
the
what it
fuck
is.
out of them noodles, dude.
It's like that
Yeah.
one anime
What?
where the guy cooks the food.
That's kind of different. But
Wars?
yeah, I think he does do some Food Wars shit
Yeah.
where he just makes women come with his
Food?
chicken
I mean, did you
Alfredo
see
or
the way
whatever
she
he
was,
made
like,
her.
laying in that bed like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, she was more excited for the food than the sex that took place beforehand.
Or was she? I don't know.
I think she was.
I think he threw so much parsley in there that it turned into an aphrodisiac. The pound and a half of parsley that he threw in that dish. Because Jesus Christ, she went from I can't do this anymore to is that parsley?
No, dude,
So we're gonna do it again?
she wanted him. She was just like, I
Yeah,
can't be the
100%.
one that sleeps with my boss. And then he was no longer her boss.
And then
Was
he
he?
said, I quit. Go ahead, girl.
Was he even really her boss though?
No.
No,
He didn't own the
It was-
building.
Technic-
No.
technically
Hoffman.
no. They're both just employees there. But normally, like the chef is like,
Is there a power dynamic though? I think that there's a weird power dynamic, isn't there?
I feel like the chef shouldn't be with anybody that is working in the restaurant.
Probably.
Like,
Why?
Because he could like tell the busboys not to like give them her tips. Because she's not like a waitress; she's just a hostess.
The host.
She's a
isn't
host,
she?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
hostess.
Mhm.
So like they're supposed to actually give her some of their tips, so he
Yeah.
could always be like, "Hey, John Leguizamo, don't give her none of those tips."
well, and he's a big time chef. He's not like a regular no name chef. So
Yeah.
people are coming there for him and his food. It's not like he just like. So when the other guy is like takes over or whatever, like it's like okay, it's not as big of a deal. But he's actually like big time. So I don't know. It's just a little different because his almost celebrity.
Yeah. So
What
yeah,
was the other
that
guy's name? Bobby Cannavales? Tony, right?
Tony, yeah,
Yeah.
Carnival.
Those, I mean, I thought those were pretty funny side characters.
They were,
Dude,
but like,
I love the what was the guy's name? Martin and Tony, dude, the guys. He's like,
Yeah.
fuck Twitter.
man, fuck Twitter. What?
Yeah.
What's a
What?
Twitter?
What are you talking
What's a
about?
Twitter?
You need Twitter for pussy now? Yeah.
Need a whole
I mean, they do a
database.
good
Yeah, you need a whole database.
They do a good job of like using the social media aspect though.
The IPDB,
Dude, that little kid fucked it
Yeah.
up.
Internet Pussy Database. In case anybody's
Yeah.
wondering what that meant.
He knows how to cook.
I guess he must really know how to fucking cook. But that was really illegal. Him putting his son to work like that. I thought Russell Peters' character was gonna put a citation on his ass.
I didn't realize that was Russell Peters until the end credits.
Oh, really? I knew it instantly, and I was like, is he in this movie? And then he took his glasses off, and I was like, oh shit, I know that guy. He's
I
funny.
didn't recognize him at all.
I hated that sequence.
Oh, the sequence sucked.
Yeah, it sucked.
It was not funny at all, but
like-
he's funny.
It was like, all right, the first one, like, let's take a picture on truck, ha ha ha, and then they doubled and then tripled down on it.
And then they
I
had
was
some
like-
in the credits. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a little fucking egregious.
Yeah, and it was kind of funny though. And then the last one did give me though. He's like laying in a tramp. I was like, what?
When he shoved the bread in the room. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, dude, that's unsanitary. You can't just be touching shit in this.
Well, they didn't know about COVID, dude. They didn't know.
It's still unsanitary. You can't just be. That cop has been sweating outside all day, and he's just gonna come in and touch shit inside the food truck.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was some trifling shit. Like, you definitely look
Yeah.
at it and you're like, ugh. He's
But yeah,
gonna
they
serve
like-
someone that sandwich.
It should have been a little quicker. Shouldn't have been as long.
Yeah.
I'd have been fine with just a photo, little joke or whatever.
Yeah, I needed more Cubanos.
Yeah, I mean, I thought what was interesting though in the movie is wherever they went though, they would take like sandwiches from that place and also make specialty sandwiches.
Yeah.
The meat,
I mean, that's the
right?
whole thing
Isn't
he
it
was
the
talking
meat
about,
from
right?
the
The meat,
places?
yeah.
Well, because they did like when in Louisiana they did like the po' boys, and it's just and then they did the donuts or whatever.
The beignets.
The beignets.
Yeah, and then when they went,
But
and
they
got
didn't.
That,
Did they make the beignets?
yeah, they did.
You saw them like sugaring them and frying them in the back.
Dude, they said
No.
beignet like 3 times.
They
while were
they
in the
went
truck.
to a beignet place.
Yeah, but in the
Yeah.
truck
Yeah.
you saw them powdering them and cooking them.
See,
Yeah.
that's one of those things. I looked away for a half a second and I missed a whole beignet subplot that I didn't know
Yeah.
existed in the movie.
So yeah, more or less wherever they went, they would take something from the local cuisine
Right.
and like make it in their truck. But like they made such a big deal about the Cuban sandwiches, but then like they didn't really stress the Cuban sandwiches again.
I mean, that was their best seller, I'm assuming.
I mean, it was their
Yeah.
go-to
They
for sure.
still-
In
like-
Miami.
They still made the Cuban sandwiches. They just substituted the meat for it.
No,
Right?
that was a different sandwich though.
Yeah, they made like little
Little sliders.
little
for the-
Hawaiian, little sliders.
Yeah.
Which
I don't
man,
know. I
oh,
still saw
fuck.
them buttering
they're
those
probably
sandwiches
delicious.
and pressing them. So
Yeah, no, you're right. They were making the sandwiches in other places because you did see the little boy panini pressing everything.
Well, they were always making the Cuban sandwich, but they would just
Right.
add a second different
Di-
sandwich.
Yeah, based on whatever
Yeah.
region they were in.
Yeah, so you could order their Cuban or you could order like the specialty of wherever they're at, which is a cool idea and which is a great like marketing thing to do, especially if you're gonna travel all over like that.
But they only traveled the once just to get the shit
I
back.
mean, spoilers. They don't travel that long.
Can you even really spoil this movie? Like when you heard about them traveling, were you like, "Oh shit, John, you're doing
Yeah.
it, baby"?
No, I mean they do.
You're
all
telling
that.
me the truck is back in season 2? Is that what you're telling me?
hey, it surprised
Yeah.
me when they got remarried at the end.
Hey,
Did they get remarried?
Yeah, he had a ring
I thought
on.
that was just.
I
thought that was
didn't
just
see the
opening.
ring. That
He
was
had a
another.
ring
That was
on.
a.
Of course, I'm gonna notice.
Of course she's gonna.
Did you look at the beginning to see if he had a ring though?
He didn't. I noticed.
Oh, she's I always peep fingers.
What? Yeah, right.
They married. Why aren't we?
Yeah.
That made no sense.
I totally just thought it was the opening of the restaurant. I didn't think they were.
So did I.
It said congratulations
Dude,
with
there's a
the
big-ass
wedding
wedding.
cake.
Yeah, because they
Cake.
opened a fucking restaurant. You congratulate
I don't think
someone
they
when you
watched
do
the
that.
same movie.
There's literally a big ass wedding cake with 2 little fucking figures on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were celebrating somebody else's wedding. It's not difficult,
She
guys.
had a white dress on.
Everybody wore white. They're Cubans.
Dude, this is her third marriage. That could why just could have meant anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right.
she's definitely not no virgin. She popped out that little white boy. There's nothing Hispanic about that little boy, by the
No,
way.
not at all.
No,
He
no.
he had no control over his hips.
That's why his name
None.
was Percy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Never heard a kid named Percy.
So I'm Percy Jackson, dog. He was the lightning thief.
I was about to say that.
Good nerds.
So I know I'm shitting on the movie because the timeline didn't make sense and it was just a fucking mess story to story. Man, the food though. They said we're making a cooking movie. They did not fuck up and make the food look bad. All
No,
of
the
that
food
food
looked
looked
delicious.
so fucking good.
Nah, I
Even
mean,
when he was cooking for the sake of cooking.
Yeah.
Sorry, my steak can't look like that. I'll do
my
better
God.
next time.
Look.
We'll be better.
She
All right.
ruined her own steak. The steak she made me was perfect, but her steak was really thin, and she ruined it. So she
Ooh,
ate.
like that.
She made me
She
two
ate
different.
leather.
Yeah. No. Did you even finish that steak? Your burnt one? I know you finished my steak. I know you finished the other half of mine. So she just wanted to like do something nice for me yesterday. So she made like steaks, but I will only eat a fillet, and she eats whatever fucking chuck roast that she can find on the side of the street.
Ribeye.
Yeah. So her steak is this thick, and my steak
That's
is
not even a steak.
this thick.
That's
and-
a fucking.
And I'm pretty sure she left it on the grill the same amount of time.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
So the fillet was
That's a problem.
perfect, and her ribeye was
Look.
not.
I also made shrimp, so
The shrimps were really good too.
fuck off.
But
And I
the
put
steak that
parsley
he
in it.
made in the movie when he was just making it for himself, shit.
I felt some type of way when he made that grilled cheese for his son. Even then, just making a grilled cheese looked fucking
Yeah, but
fabulous.
you like that stank ass cheese though, so that's why you were all about it. You like
Oh
that
my
fancy
God.
cheese he was using.
Munster.
Yeah.
But like,
Did you guys know that you can use mayo to butter your bread instead of butter for your grilled cheese?
I've been making mayo grilled cheeses. Slaps.
I don't like mayo, so
Yeah.
no.
But you don't taste
You
the
don't
mayo.
taste
You
the
just
mayo.
taste the fat.
Cooks
I'll
it out.
taste it.
Yeah.
No, how much you want to bet?
James
I mean, I
has
could
a
make one
fucking
and I'll
golden
eat it and I'll
tongue.
be like, I could taste it.
You're gonna make it wrong. You're gonna put the mayo on the inside of the sandwich. You'd
No,
be
we
like,
gotta do a
I
blind
taste it.
test. One with mayo, one
Yeah.
without.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tastes great.
All right, and then when I throw it because I hate mayo, you clean it up.
You're gonna make yourself throw up after the butter toast one, and you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
there's mayo all over
There's
it.
mayo everywhere.
We
But
went
real
off the
quick-
rails. Yeah, go ahead. Let's get us back on target with this movie.
So when the whole scene happens, when he like quits or whatever, he goes and cooks that whole new menu or whatever. Then for a second, you thought he was gonna bring his food there to be like,
Yeah.
"This is what I made."
That
Yeah.
would have been such a big PP play for Jon
Yeah.
Favreau to make, but instead he went the internet route, which was it good?
Dude,
Did I like that?
For this movie being set in 2014, I don't get why Jon Favreau's character did not know the internet. How?
Yeah, he
Because
didn't
he
know
knows how to
anything.
cook steak, Eric.
Oh, you're right.
He doesn't
he,
need
like-
the internet.
But
Okay.
like his wife and his wife's ex-husband are like on socials. His buddies are on socials. His kids on socials. I know ScarJo was on socials. Like he should have
maybe Joey's
known.
right. He didn't have time. He's a chef.
He's too busy being a chef. He's too
Perfecting
busy
his
for
craft.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He didn't even have
He
time to
was.
spend.
He cooked the same menu for 10 years.
Yeah, but did
What
you
is he
see
doing?
what he did with the parsley?
Yeah, but he got. Yeah.
Dude, his knife skills were crazy.
Dude.
You don't have
Yeah.
crazy knife skills like that from fucking subtweeting somebody, you know what I mean? Like, you fucking get out there and you're cutting parsley 7 days a week.
Dude,
Certified
he
freak.
He had more time, dude. He was just a bad husband and a bad father.
I mean,
He
he
was-
said it. He manned up to it. He's like, hey, I'm a shitty husband. I'm a shitty dad. But I know how to fucking cook. You
But
little
I could
piss
cook a
boy."
meal so good, your hot ass mom will fuck me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Vinny, what?
No, I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Oh.
I was enjoying the joke.
I'm just here.
It was good.
I've been on
It
mute.
was solid.
I'm pretty sure
Clink, clink.
Jon Favreau learned how to cook all that shit with Roy Choi.
Yes.
Like,
Yes,
100%.
he legitimately spent. I
Vinny,
think,
hit us
like,
with some facts.
I don't know. There's no facts on the doc, so like.
Well, it was Vinny's doc to make. So he's
Yeah,
lucky
you
I
know.
even came in clutch for him.
Hey, you thought about me, so.
I did. You can't tell me I didn't. Go ahead,
Look.
James.
But no, I mean, I just think overall, like, I enjoyed the movie. Don't get me wrong. I actually enjoyed the movie, though, honestly, more the first time I watched it than the second time. Because I guess the first time I watched it, I was just watching it. Like, so as I was watching it this time, I was like, oh, the first, like, hour of it, I was, like, honestly really enjoying it. I was like, this feels like a real-life story. This feels like, I actually felt like I was watching this character, and it felt like a real character.
Almost
But
like
then-
a biopic or something.
Yeah, but then I was just like, okay, now where's the food truck? Where's the food truck? And then by the time it gets to it, I was like, there's like 30 minutes left.
But it was, dude, this movie felt like 2 hours.
Wait,
though.
was it really only 30 minutes and then the food truck showed up? Like in the last 30 minutes? Or are you
I think it's like
exaggerating?
it's
It
something
might
like
have
that.
been.
It's pretty insane.
but-
Okay, so
Go ahead.
fact. So he did train for all the cooking and everything,
trained,
and
getting big.
well, because Roy Choi sent him to like a professional like French culinary school
Goddamn.
for a week of intensive training.
God damn.
Yeah, and I guess he just caught on to it really well, and he was like, "Yo, this man's a fucking natural."
You saw those knife skills. They kind of zoomed in,
It's
so
scary.
you really didn't know whose hands those were. But
Yeah, those were his hands.
I'll trust
too.
that they were his hands. I mean, did he?
Real,
Go ahead.
real quick on the stream, Eric looks so good.
He better look good.
Go ahead, though.
I can't even remember. Now I'm just in awe at how good Eric
Tune
looks.
in
And
on,
the quality is so good.
tune in on
dude. It's
Sundays
crazy.
To see how
the
good
quality.
Eric looks.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have to wait till Sunday. You know, they could
But no,
also look at this
honestly,
shit
though,
on
He
YouTube.com.
looked like he knew what he was doing, and a lot of the shots that were shot were like full body, so you know it was him. It wasn't this fake.
Yeah,
like,
full
super
body.
hand
You knew
chopping.
it was
Yeah.
him because it was his whole body.
Yeah. But like, because a lot of time you see stuff like that, it's just a lot of hand shots. Like they really were like, no, this man is doing it.
Hand shots is what they called me in high school. Girl, how did you feel watching this movie? Because you were super quiet. And I for a second legitimately thought you fell asleep on the couch. Because you were not responding to any of the jokes. You weren't like licking your lips at how good the food looked. Nothing. You were
I thought,
Cubanos, huh?
What's a Cubano?
I thought the movie was cute.
I don't know if he was going for cute. But okay.
I mean,
I thought
once
it
him and his son got their relationship going,
Yeah.
it was cute. Outside of that, it wasn't cute.
Well, up until that point, I'm like, I don't really know where the fuck they're gonna go with this movie.
The movie's aimless. Literally, Jon Favreau wanted to shoot this movie so that he could learn how to cook.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's the whole
basically.
reason he must have done this fucking movie.
And then after, they like went to Miami and stuff, I was like, oh, this is like a cute little movie where he's reconnecting with his family. It's like,
It
that's
only
cute.
took them an hour to get there.
yeah,
But
you could
man,
almost
was that
not
hour
have the
rough.
food truck though. You could almost
Yeah.
not have that whole sequence.
The movie could have, or the whole movie could have been more of the food truck. Like,
Well,
introduce
I
the
would've
food
preferred
truck.
that, yeah.
Yeah, introduce the food truck at the beginning of the second act, and then
Mm-hmm.
the third act is them driving home.
They spent too much time on the first job he had in that sequence.
Yeah, a little too much. Maybe they should have started off with Dustin Hoffman just yelling
Firing
at the
him.
dude and firing him.
He should have got fired the first time he said, I'm going to do the menu, not do the whole, he does the menu, he shits on him,
I
and
mean-
then they redo the whole sequence.
You know what movie did this better, right?
I don't know.
Is La La Land.
Oh,
It's the
La La
same
Land's
fucking
trash.
thing. Where he's like, oh, no, yeah, I'm going to totally play your songs. And then he doesn't play the songs, and he fires them. And then the rest of the movie takes place after that. Not him getting fired for an entire hour. And
Yeah.
then the
No,
rest of the
I
movie.
get that though. That yeah, I get
But
what
it's,
you're saying.
it's the same plot points. I just think La La Land did it a little bit better because I don't need to see J.K. Simmons fire fucking old pretty boy for an hour.
I mean,
Yeah.
did he even get fired? He quit.
No, he got fired.
He got fired after.
Oh boy told him you can either cook the menu or you're out. And he went,
I mean, he said Tony can do this. He's doing it half the time. So once again, he said Tony's cooking half the time anyways. Why? I thought this guy got no time. He's perfecting his art. What the fuck was he doing?
dude, he's over there cooking fucking sweet Hawaiian rolls or whatever the fuck he
Yeah.
made. Whatever,
Oh, rolls.
whatever. Oh boy
I
yelled
think it
at
was
him
Hawaiian
about.
bread he was calling it or something,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
It's some bullshit.
Rolls.
But what I'm saying is sweet rolls, yeah. What I'm saying is like everyone was like, "Oh, he's so busy cooking or whatever," but then Dustin Hoffman the whole time is like, "You ain't really doing shit anyways. We cooking the same shit, like we doing the regulars." So then it's like, why doesn't he have time? What is he doing?
Cutting shit mostly.
I think.
Vinny, you gotta
probably
speak up a
like,
little bit. You're cutting in and out.
I think he's
Okay.
probably like making a new menu, like how he did it, like his apartment. How he just fucking.
Yeah, he
randomly
did this shit
cooked the
3
whole-
times throughout the movie and never used any of it.
Yeah, he was just doing that shit on company time. Was what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, go home. You sleep. You know,
You're not
slept all
coming through,
night."
Vinny. Go ahead, talk, Vinny.
Okay, I was just gonna say he tried to find an effective way of just trying to fucking steal time and fucking not do nothing.
He's like, no, I'm totally helping cook the dishes.
Well,
Tell
like
him,
even
Tony.
even one of the last times, like he cooked that whole menu, like, "Oh, this stuff's so good" or whatever. But they're like, oh, you been sleep all night, go home or whatever. So like he would go home and they would literally set everything up for him. He would do nothing whatsoever. And I get that's why you have like supportive staff like in the kitchen or whatever. But like he really did get away with doing a lot of nothing.
I mean, that's what prestigious chefs do, man.
Yeah, I feel like after a certain amount,
Like
you're just supervising,
Yeah,
ain't
after
you?
you put in your hours, you're done.
It's like a pilot. You know, you get the pilot's license, but most of the time the computer's doing all the work. You just gotta go, and then you're good.
Yep.
No,
You gotta take off and you gotta land. That's it.
That's
all you
it.
gotta do.
Easy peasy.
Too easy.
Go ahead,
I've
girl.
done flight simulators.
You just gotta learn how to work that computer.
Yeah,
True.
really though. You just gotta know which things to flip
Yeah.
to turn everything on. We talked. I feel like we've really just talked about a
Dude,
whole lot of nothing. Go
But
ahead.
The first time seeing this film, dude, I loved it. Like I loved the whole Miami scene because like the Latin music. I was like, oh man, this shit pops the fuck off.
The music in this movie fucking slaps. All of
that's
it.
like-
And
good
then like the
soundtrack,
live
yeah. So
concert
good.
that they went to with like his grandpa singing or whatever.
Oh yeah, the little
I was
boys.
like, oh
yeah.
man, this shit
But
is
I
so
even, like,
good.
Really?
In Louisiana, though, I even like that dude. That like
Gary
he
Clark
just had a
Jr.?
really good voice.
Oh, he's
Is that okay?
fucking-
That's like I don't know who that is.
He's an actual
So,
like blues player.
Yeah, so
Oh.
underneath the characters, musician Gary Clark Jr., Franklin Barbecue owner Aaron Franklin, and general manager Benji Jacob cameo as themselves. So yeah, so his grandfather was
Oh.
Gary Clark Jr., or who was that?
No, that was it's not on this list. I don't think.
His grandfather?
No.
that was the singer, the Gary Clark Jr. guy,
Yeah.
and the African American guy.
Yep.
So when they're in
Yeah,
Louisiana,
yeah.
the singer.
The dude
Yeah,
who was
yeah,
like
yeah.
in the tank top or whatever.
Yeah,
That
I
dude was singing his
feeling
fucking
that,
heart out
dude.
too, yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
That was one of my better, like my favorite, like not my favorite part of the movie, but like it was one of my more enjoyable parts of the movie. Because
Yeah.
I was just really feeling it. I was
Dude,
like, man, this
the
like music behind what's going on is so fantastic.
Right. I was going to say the emotions in that scene are really good too, though. Because it's
Yeah.
even breaking Jon Favreau up to tell his son that. I
Yeah.
feel like that was one of the stronger moments in their relationship was John like going like, bro, after the summer, I got to fire you, dog. Like, I can't keep you around. Yeah. I thought that was a really good scene between the two of them. And the kid's
Yeah.
a good actor.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Kind of.
he plays a smart kid role.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
plays a sociopath really well.
like when they have him be intelligent and act like like not like a baby, he's really good. But then they have to be like, oh, you're a bad dad, so they have him like whine a lot or
You're a
whatever,
bad dad. Yeah.
and it's just kind of like annoying or whatever. So like I like when they're just like all in the moment and they're just cooking and having a good time. But anytime where it's like Favreau has to be like, hey, this isn't working out, the kid instantly just like panics and like has a mental breakdown.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I mean, the kid cleaned that whole fucking truck, and then his dad's like,
Nah, that's him being privileged. Like, he
Yeah.
needs to fucking chill out. Like,
And-
you're helping me. I'm fucking telling you what to do. You'll learn, Eric.
And I mean, he need to do a good
You'll
job
learn.
cleaning it. It was not until my boy John Alberto did it that it ended up
John
looking nice.
Alberto Leguizamo. But no, yeah. He was just being a brat. He didn't do what he
I
was
mean, you
told.
saw how many goddamn maids that dude had.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
John
dude.
Favreau's character's like, hey, what the fuck's she doing here?
Dude, 30 fucking people working in that goddamn house.
Was she like a party planner, interior designer, or something?
I don't know
Never
what she
actually-
did.
Yeah.
What did
I-
she do?
I feel like she was like a party planner for like celebrities
100%.
because like that she had to be for celebrities because if not she wouldn't have had the
Vinny, do they tell us what she does in this movie or no?
No, not from what I remember.
Not explicitly.
I
but
couldn't really. Yeah. Shit, she make money.
I guess it really doesn't matter though.
no
That's
I think
some
we just have
world
to go
building
off
that wouldn't
clues.
have. What'd you say?
We have to just go off of clues like they
Mhm.
give and that's what because like even Robbie Downey Jr. what the fuck does he do?
like an investor or something.
I think he's just a businessman. Yeah.
Tries to have sex with his ex-wife.
Dude
Went
has
to
sex
the-
with his secretary.
went
That
to the
was funny.
Clippers game.
That was funny too, though. When he's
Hey,
like,
eat something. You're scaring me.
he's like, my tube. I got my tubes tied in 06.
And then John's character's just like, what's
Dude,
going on?
Well, that scene is infinitely more awkward when you realize that that's her ex-husband. Because
Yeah,
for me,
yeah.
going into it, I just thought he was some eccentric businessman. And then when
Yeah.
I see the picture of the two of them kissing, I'm like, is
What?
that Sophia? What's going on? Yeah. In the plot summary, it just says that she is his rich ex-wife.
Well, she also took half of his money.
It looked like she took all that money.
Yeah.
She
Well, he
made
probably
blind.
cheated, and I mean, like, obviously with ScarJo.
You think he cheated?
Not with her.
He had to cheat, dude.
No, I think he was
should've
just.
got
I think
back
they
with
just
him.
didn't get along.
Yeah, I think it was just him being a bad husband.
Just drifting away, like he said.
Yeah.
Dude.
They didn't love each other no more.
He had cheater written all over him.
I don't think she would have gotten back with him if she.
Her forehead.
He's a changed man, dude. He got the food truck, dude.
Oh, you're right. My bad, dude.
He had that fucking spoonful of humility when he had to go beg her ex-husband for that fucking food truck.
You don't
But-
need therapy. You need a food truck.
Yeah.
I love how he was just like, he kept saying, he was like, I got a guy. And then they pimped my food truck. And like,
Exhibit. Hey,
Yeah.
get the shit out home.
Hey, yo, dog. I
they
heard you
legit
like
bought
food
a whole
trucks.
new food truck.
Yeah.
He combed that bitch out too.
He did do the sound system. It might as well have had spinners, do those chrome rims.
Oh my god.
For real.
So what's some more stuff that we liked about the movie? We've been
Music,
pooping on it a lot.
fire.
Yep. We said that.
Food, fire.
Fire.
We said that.
I mean, the food's good, the music's good.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny as shit. I was laughing my ass
Yeah.
off.
I mean, I do like the way that Jon Favreau was with a lot of the side characters. I felt like a lot of, especially like the comedic like people, I thought like they played off well to each other. Because he wasn't really funny, but everyone around him was funny to me.
Yeah, like
You don't think Jon Favreau was kind of funny?
I mean, I think he only came off funny because everyone else was actually funny. Like,
I think the way he responded to certain things were funny. Like the weird quirks about his character, specifically with his son. He was blunt as fuck with his son. He like was talking to him like his son is a grown ass man.
yeah.
And so his interactions with him are so funny. Like him being a bad dad to me is really funny.
Can relate.
Like when he called, or was it Sophia's character who called him asking about New Orleans, or did he call her to tell her like, hey, New Orleans is off?
He called her.
Okay. That scene where he's like, let me tell him myself, and he wasn't kind about it at all. He was like, and the little boy's like, hey, don't worry about it. And he goes, oh, great. Thanks, buddy. I'm so glad you're so understanding. It's like, what a dick.
He doesn't understand his kid's mentality. So when his kid tells him it's okay, he's like, all right, must be good.
Yeah.
If he's saying it's okay, it's okay. I understand that he's just trying to look out for his dad's feelings. Yeah.
He's a fully formed adult
Yeah.
who's emotionally
Yeah.
not stunted whatsoever. He's fine. Yeah. Like those interactions cracked me up. Even though it's terrible that he's doing that to his son.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, I mean, the moment was funny. I don't think he was funny. Like, I get what you're saying, though. Like, in those, yes, I mean, I didn't think it was funny, though. And I was like, that's bogus as fuck.
See, you're laughing now, though. You're
Yeah,
seeing
in
the funny
hindsight,
now.
Now when you look back at it, yeah, I see the humor. I mean, I really like the way they did use social media, even with Vine and shit like that. Even though it's like older or whatever, like I did like it.
This movie was a period
Gone.
piece the minute it got created. Like,
Yeah.
anytime you use technology this heavy in a movie, it instantly dates yourself. Bah, dated.
At least Twitter's still popping.
Shit, but it don't look like that no more.
No.
That was old Twitter.
Yeah.
And like Vine is dead.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
who watches this movie in 10 years, they're gonna be like, Vine? What's
But
Vine?
I mean, they
Fuck
explain
is
it.
that?
The kids
Dude, they
like-
need to just put money into it and change everything to TikTok. It'll work.
Yeah.
in the 4K remaster.
You have to dub over everyone and make them go, TikTok. I posted a 1 second a day video to TikTok. Oh man.
I'd buy that copy.
Lost this. The writing was weird. I don't know if Jon Favreau should be writing anything.
What?
Yeah.
They're in some good stuff.
Excuse me.
Some of the conversations were really weird. Like when they're smoking together, they were smoking weed, right?
The first one was. The second one was a cigarette.
Cigarette, right? Okay. So when they're smoking weed together, I think their dialogue is trash. It is garbage. Their chemistry, fan-fucking-tastic. Like, they're clearly friends or whatever outside of work, but like their lines are weird. Whoever helped him write this did not do a very good job because it just didn't feel real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then there are other scenes where it does feel real. Like every time he goes into his ex-wife's house, for some reason that felt real to me. Almost
Could relate,
surreal.
dude.
What?
You could relate.
I could relate. I have so many ex-wives.
He's actually not written as much stuff as I expected outside of TV.
Yeah, he's mainly a director.
Yeah,
Dude,
he did
but I feel
Swingers.
Everything he touches is gold in my eyes.
Like directing or
Anything.
acting?
Anything that can
Anything.
even remotely have his name on it.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I mean,
James.
he's done a good job of kind of like being in like he's done some good TV. He's done some good movies.
He
Like
did some really good movies.
Was The Jungle Book good?
I like the Jungle Book. To me, the Jungle Book is like the best of those like live actions.
Wow.
Oh shit.
I don't think I've seen.
You
any
hear
of
that,
the
girl?
live actions.
Are you even listening? Are you even here?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you would respond to that.
The Jungle Book live action?
Yeah, what?
No,
yeah.
because why would I ruin my surprise?
What? Y'all hear her not listening, right? Because that didn't make a lick of fucking
I
sense.
thought you were gonna talk about how I wanted to do live action movies.
No, I'm talking about how James just said that the
She
Jungle
jumped a whole
Book
half
is
an
the.
hour later.
Yeah, she really fucking went off the deep end here. James said that the Jungle Book was his favorite live action Disney movie.
Yeah, and I thought that's why you were like, did you hear that? Because I didn't put Jungle Book on my list.
But that's not what we're. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Holy
So wait, what
shit.
is your favorite of the live actions?
That's what I'm trying to get her to, but
Oh.
she's fucking off on Jupiter. She's not here. I'm glad that you were there with me, James. Thank you, because my brain couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't say those words.
Man, Eric was in the room and he still didn't know what to do.
I'm just gonna let them work it out.
I'm glad you couldn't think about how to get us there either, though. I'm glad that you were also like.
This ain't my problem.
I'm just asking. I just want to know.
Aladdin.
But that's what I wanted her to like either
Aladdin?
fight you
Yeah.
on it or be like, yeah, it is the best one.
But Aladdin.
But she's just
Aladdin
not
is-
listening.
I've not seen the Jungle Book though, so I can't
Oh,
say.
but I
You
understand.
could
Like
have even
you-
responded with that.
I'm sure you like Aladdin, but Aladdin is not the better film.
Well, that's your opinion. So
I mean, I feel like it's fact. I mean, if we look up shit, all signs
But
towards Jungle Book.
I've also not seen the original Jungle Book.
Yeah, me
I've
neither.
I've seen the cartoon. I've seen actually all of them.
Dun dun.
That
have you
shit
seen
did not
Mowgli's
interest me.
story? That's one of them, right?
What?
Mowgli's story. Or
No,
is it
isn't
Mowgli?
that's a different interpretation of the book or whatever the fuck it's based on.
Mowgli. They have Mowgli, the live action one, also on Netflix. And
How do you spell that? M-O.
WGLI.
The guy that does all the mocaps did that one though.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing though. It's
No.
like completely different.
It's off the same like source material, but they like it's like different.
She's not listening. I don't know why you're trying to explain it.
Yes,
to her.
I am.
You will fucking lie.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't get why
I
you're going
told
so
you we were doing
critical on
pork
this.
chops for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Right?
I told you I don't need new tires. I told you. I already filled my tire. What? We're talking about movies.
Wait, why are you doing your wheel?
I'm not.
Oh, so you're like put it on your wheel.
Don't let her throw you off too. Don't let it happen.
It's one of my future wills.
We can talk
Okay.
about it when we get there. She
Yeah,
is
yeah.
just too worried about. She's like thinking about
Like a
something
movie
else.
selection.
Yeah, she's daydreaming about saying spin that wheel.
Ew.
She's not listening to this conversation though.
No,
I'm
I'm
the
just.
center of attention.
I've been skipped twice, so I gotta.
Literally not being skipped, but okay. You're an idiot. I hate you.
Twice.
You're about to
You've
get
been
hated on
you've
twice.
been delayed once.
Yeah. It was,
This
she's
spot was
she's
never
been
even-
delayed her whole life. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a huge
This-
difference.
This spot literally is the 6th spot where we do special guests.
No, I've been skipped. Ooh. Me, Alex, you, Jane. I've been skipped. All right, let's move forward before I fucking go crazy and just start breaking shit in my house.
Do it.
He won't.
I wouldn't.
Uh,
All right. Vinny, what was your favorite part of Chef?
It It's hard to say because I think my favorite thing about the movie is just the actual like cooking aspect of it. It's just so fascinating to me, and just seeing somebody just fucking throw down and cut some shit up right kind of made me really hype about the whole movie. So I'd say that my favorite part is like any of the cooking scenes involving the food.
Shoot, it made me want to cook. That's how good
Dude.
it was.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like, I'm
Definitely
out
made
my
me
whole
hungry.
goddamn kitchen.
Dude, I was like, when I hear what you're saying, because like in those moments, I was like, shit, I'm about to go fucking. What do I got? Let me just fucking throw some shit together.
Make the fuck out of a grilled cheese.
Yeah, right?
Someone give me a fucking carrot to chop.
Right. Dude, that chef's
were you gonna
knife,
say,
dude, that
Alex?
belongs to the chef.
What?
What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised she wasn't like, yeah, I love gravy on my mashed potatoes. What?
Everyone puts
Yeah, I
gravy on
told you we
their
would go to
potatoes.
Target later. Shit.
Yeah, chill. Goddamn.
I said we would get Starbucks after the podcast. Shut up.
Oh, shit.
Shut up, she says.
Hey, those refreshers be fire.
Alex,
Shut
I'm
up.
asking you a question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite part of Chef?
I really liked the Vine video that his son made. The 1 second
It
a
was-
day.
That wasn't a
video.
Vine though, because that was way longer than 7
That's what
seconds.
he called it
No, he just said my 1 second a day video.
for Vine.
There's no way he's posting that on Vine. The servers are down.
That was my favorite part.
Okay, it was cute though. That was really cute.
Yeah.
Hey, chill out with the pen, dude.
I mean, he could have picked better clips, but yeah.
What do you mean?
No,
a lot
I
of
thought-
them like focused on his dad though.
Yeah, I thought they
A
were
lot of them
cute.
was the first few were his dad being a dick.
Well, his dad was
you
a
guys,
dick.
You guys see the up and down, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you did.
You gotta
if
get the
look
bad
at the-
parts too.
Yeah.
You saw the rise. It actually was bad, then got really good.
Well, you're right.
I'm surprised a second in there wasn't like clean out the goddamn pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, those videos are really sweet. I could see that being the only part that you actually watched where you're like, oh wow, this movie's great. Look at the emotional story in this movie. Eric, are you listening, Eric?
My favorite part.
Yeah.
That dude, when they went to get the barbecue in Texas, I really loved the music. I personally listened to Gary Clark Jr. And then like when he talked to his son, and I was like, I'm about to cry, man. Shit. He's like,
Denzel tier.
it's gonna come to an end. I'm sorry. I know you're gonna be disappointed. I just wanted to, be ahead of this. I was like, shit.
Damn, I am disappointed, Dad.
I was
James.
like, man.
What was your favorite part of Chef?
That was also my favorite part. I really think it has something more to do with the music, though. To me, that was the most like real and touching part of the whole movie, and like that sequence alone, I think was like the best the movie had to offer. Like it, they before that they showed the whole like barbecue stuff, and that stuff looked delicious. The son had an idea. He then they actually ran with it, and then you see as the night unfolds, and they're just listening to music, enjoying the moment. So like that whole sequence was really good.
True.
Very true.
Joe, what was your favorite part?
Oh, thanks, Vinny. I thought you'd never ask. I think my favorite part was when John Alberto Leguizamo showed up in Miami. Like him showing up. If he didn't show up, like if he and Tony just were like, "Oh no, we're gonna stay back in L.A.," I think the movie would have been infinitely worse. Like you needed a third person there inside of the food truck or whatever. And so like him getting there and showing how like, yeah, Jon Favreau's a fucking amazing chef or whatever, but in every other aspect of his life, he's shit. Because he couldn't get those dudes to come help him at all. Like,
I mean, you have to threaten immigration. I mean, come on.
is that what he said to them?
Yeah, he was like, hey, this guy's gonna serve you a good ass fucking sandwich. You better help him out, or else I'm gonna call immigration.
Oh.
I was like,
There was no subtitles, so I couldn't tell what they were saying.
Oh, like,
They didn't do subtitles.
I know.
No,
that's-
when someone spoke in Spanish, it was just Spanish.
Yeah.
Damn.
Which
fucking
is kind
guys.
of wild.
Yeah,
Why would
it's
they do that?
interesting.
I mean,
Um,
maybe you're in John's head, right? Like he barely understands.
He doesn't
that.
understand. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if Jon Favreau is doing that as an artistic choice,
No, he is.
but I'm glad that you're giving him that that little bit.
I'm saying, dude, he's popping
But-
off.
But that just shows you though, like because like he comes because they're really good friends though. But like
Oh yeah, he drops
his
everything.
but his lifestyle is great for being friends. It's not great for a relationship or being a father. It's like they cook, they go out at night and they party, they have fun. Like they come in late and he's like, "God, don't worry about it." He's like, "Oh, we're drinking all night," and he's just like, "Okay, whatever." Tony's knocked out his car in the beginning. He just said, "Hey, wake up!" Like
that shit was funny.
Yeah, like they're friends and he's their boss, but he lets them get away with a lot of shit. But it still was really cool because in that moment, he legit was like, "Hey, the next one, let me know. I'll drop everything." Yeah, and that just shows you though how much he does care for him.
And it shows that he's not only a good cook, he's a good boss. Because, like, shit, I'm going to be real with you. I'd have never done that for any of the bosses I've ever had.
But I get Tony staying, though. Like, he got to, like, he got to be a head chef. Yeah, like, and that is a really good restaurant. Like, it's not like, and it's like.
Yeah, they were packed house every night, it seemed, right?
Yeah, I mean, for 10 years, they've outsold everyone else on, like, that block or whatever. Like,
that's
it's a steady job.
They were in L.A., right, they said?
Yeah.
Like, that ain't bad.
I mean, and I know they only gave him 2 stars, but still, like, in a big restaurant scene, like, I mean, I'm sure it's still fine. I mean, they probably had better stars before.
I think he said 2 stars is good. He just talks shit about me. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Vinny, what was your least favorite part of Chef?
It's kind of tough to say. Because it was definitely like this movie definitely did well with like making me like as much of it as possible. Like maybe the slower-ish parts, or maybe when he got like really really mad on the phone, I was just like, "Come on, dude! Fucking what part was it?"
Are you talking about like in the truck when he got mad at his kid?
No. Fucking No. I'm sorry. I'm not the phone. When he like got so pissed about the critic.
Oh, when he went and stormed in and yelled at the critic? Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't know when he got mad on the phone.
No, I fucking fused those parts in my brain. But no, it was just like, it just didn't, I guess the realness of it was taken out at that point, and I was just like, there's no way a chef would be that fucking pissed. Like, there's no way.
Yeah,
it was bad reviews all the time.
It was a little overacted.
They went out of their way to make it like a meme, like because they were playing into the social media aspect is what it was, but it was a little too heavy-handed.
Yeah, so I guess that was the one part that I just didn't like the most because it was just way too. It was way too out of the element for it.
Yeah, it definitely felt out of place in the movie. Alex, what was your least favorite part of Chef?
I don't really know.
Dog, I legit thought I didn't ask her the question. I thought it, but my mouth didn't say anything. Oh my god.
I don't know.
Eric, what was your least favorite part of Chef?
Dude, not enough Cubanos, man. I need more Latin flair, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
I thought you were talking about the sandwich. I was like, they made tons of sandwiches. Come on.
There were a lot of Cubans there. They had a whole club full of them, apparently.
I needed more food truck action. I needed more cornstarch on your balls.
Dude, oh my god. That scene was so weird.
I was like, what's he doing? And then the kid was like, well, what I was thinking, I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
There's a kid in there.
And then his dad
I thought he was trying to piss at first.
Yeah, I thought so too. Girl, did you think of it yet? What you didn't like?
I'm not sleeping. Your dad.
What?
Over here.
Oh, I think she's sleeping.
I think she's sleeping. There's not really...
This movie's gonna get a fucking rave review out of fucking Alex. It's gonna be 11 out of 10.
No, I just can't think of the part that I was like, this is dumb. I don't know.
But there was a part.
What would you do? She was like, I don't know, probably the stupid vine he made for his dad. If you, I can go to James and do mine if you want to think on it more.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go at? I can. Okay. Yeah. James, what was your least favorite part of
I know.
Chef?
I guess the ending. Like, I mean, look.
Oh my god, the ending! Jesus fucking Christ, the ending of this movie.
So the guy is like, "I'm gonna back you" or whatever, and it's like, man, they really gave up on that food truck pretty quick.
6 months isn't pretty quick. Come on.
It is quick.
Yeah, but it's like it takes that long to
No,
start the
it's
restaurant.
because he
not-
got that partner with the critic that hated him in the beginning.
But
But
the
it-
whole
but he
purpose
still-
of this was he found his passion
In the food truck.
Yeah,
Well,
but
no,
now
but
he has a restaurant that he can cook whatever he wants.
She's right. Like, the passion wasn't the food truck. The passion was the freedom that the food
It's
truck allowed him.
creativity, I guess.
Right?
But the issue though is Dustin Hoffman's character allowed him that same thing. He was just like, you can do whatever you want also. And then he kind of
No, he
falling into
didn't.
the same suit.
No,
No,
he
no,
told
no.
him, he was like, "You cook my menu."
Yeah.
Because I picked this menu.
He said that after the food critic came the second time when he was gonna do his own thing, but because early on he
Nah,
felt
he
him
was
multiple
just saying.
times.
He was
said
just
both
saying that
times,
so that
dude.
he wouldn't yell at the dude.
He did it both
Yeah, but he
times,
kept.
though.
But this guy could do the same exact thing.
Nah, that dude. I think that dude tasted that fucking Cubano, and he was like, "This shit slaps. Let's
I'm
run
just
this."
saying, it would have made more sense for him to do his food truck and back his own self, so he doesn't have to owe anybody anything.
Yeah, but it was closing the storyline on the food critic, right? Like
Yeah.
it was the only way that he thought was a good way to close that storyline. But it is messy. The ending of this movie is fucking sloppy.
I much rather him done everything on his own though. Like I didn't want somebody to like still bail. Like he like kind of gets bailed out. It's like all right. Now it's like because he could have made it like that food truck was gonna be super successful, so like he should have just done it on his own. I don't like how in the end it's like, all right, now I'm gonna have you bankroll my whole thing. Like I just rather him done it on his
Not
own.
the whole thing.
Dude, he didn't put a goddamn dollar into that. Oh boy's like, I sold my website for millions. You think Jon Favreau was like, all right, I'll put up half? No.
He didn't put up anything for that fucking food truck either. He got the food truck for free. He pimped out his son to fucking clean the goddamn thing. And then his boy found a cousin who knew a guy to paint the fucking bitch. He actually put no money into this business at all. None of
Yeah.
it.
Well,
He's a
because
piece of
Fuck
who
Jon
got him all
Favreau. Get him
who got
outta
him all
here.
the equipment. I forgot.
He probably got that donated to him too.
He said he maxed
Himself.
out his credit cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I thought. I was like, there's something. There has to be something.
So he maxed out
I'm
all
just
his
saying, he
lines.
had his moment where he was really making it kind of on his own. I understand the first little bailouts. And then the old boy's just like, oh, yeah. He got
those
bailed out,
stimulus
right?
checks.
You're right. Yeah.
He's feeling good.
But yeah, they should have stayed in the food truck. I hate it took them forever to get to the food truck. Then they're barely in the food truck. The movie's over. They ain't even in the food truck.
They have a little toy of it though.
I guess this movie is called Chef, not Food Truck. I get it. All right.
Not food truck chef. All right, girl. What was your least favorite part of Chef?
I didn't like the
food
Robert. Yeah, no. I didn't like the Robert Downey Jr. scene.
It was so weird.
It was just dumb.
So weird.
Dude,
Everything.
that was Robbie Downey before he had his life together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
What
was
about
just-
it didn't you like?
Just the interactions when he was like, "Yeah, she's pregnant. She told me today, but I had a vasectomy 8 years ago, so she's lying."
He said he had his tubes tied.
He did say he had his tubes tied.
Oh, whatever.
And then he's like,
Which makes it
what
even
swatch color
funnier.
do you
Yeah.
want?
Yeah. Couldn't you just not make them wear the booties? Fuck all that.
"Yeah."
Oh,
got
dude.
it.
Oh, I was laughing my ass off.
Tattoos
when
slipping
he was
around here like
slipping.
penguins.
And then it was just funny because when she came around the corner, she had the booties on, but she had her heel like poking out of the booty.
Did she?
How are you noticing these minute details? You
I love
fucking
this
right
scene.
now.
She was like, I would never put my heels in those booties.
Why were you looking at her booties?
I looked at him too, but I didn't notice that. But it could have came out. I don't know.
I didn't
No,
think
yeah,
it came out.
the little heel was sticking out of the booty.
I totally did not notice that
Go
either.
back and watch it.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. That's funny as hell.
Shit, I would pull it up right now.
My least favorite part was just the overall directing of this film. Man, he needed somebody else to fucking double check his work because he shot the draft of this movie.
He self-QC'd himself.
Yeah, there's no fucking way he had someone else read this script and give him the thumbs up.
It
He
just-
said, "I'm producing it. I'm gonna shoot it how the fuck I want."
It
Go
just-
ahead, John. You do the damn thing, buddy. Go ahead, girl.
It just felt like a TV show, like a really bad sitcom.
Wow, really bad sitcom.
No, if
like-
anything, it felt like a reality TV show.
That is what it felt
Yeah.
like, yeah. Because it was totally disconjointed to me. I liked watching it. I had a good time. But it just felt like Where am I losing minutes at?
Well, like
'Cause I
in a
know I'm
reality
losing
show, it's cut so weird because they got to just get the hottest scenes they can get out of it,
Yeah.
and that's what it felt like. Because if it was a sitcom, like it still has, it's more like formulaic. Like a reality show. Did you
Wait, we're
find
getting
it?
giggles out of Vinny. We're getting giggles out of Vinny. Did you find it? Hold on, wait, we can't hear you.
On the scene, and I'm just like intently staring at the bottom quarter of the fucking frame, and her whole heel is out of that fucking thing.
So she's out here scuffing up my man's floors, huh?
Damn.
That's fucked up.
Dude.
John's over here slipping like he's fucking trying to walk on ice.
So not only is she trying to trap the man, she's scuffing up his floor.
What a bitch.
And it's
Get rid
only
of her.
on one heel too. It's only one of them.
Girl,
Is it
how
the
did,
heel?
how did you zero in on that? Like, what were you doing that you were like, I better watch this bitch's heels?
She came around the corner and I saw
Yeah,
she
it was-
had the booties on and it just caught my eye.
Like that whole little putting on those things was right in the middle of the frame, so it's like you had to watch it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was just like I could see why she had noticed that, but
What-
it's just like so random.
What foot is it?
Oh my
It's her
God.
left
fuck?
foot.
I could have swore I looked at that left foot. I guess I didn't.
You really
Wait,
only
give
see
me one
it
more
when she
sec. I'm
starts
gonna-
walking.
Yeah, and you gotta pause it to fucking check. Hold on.
All right, cinema score questions. Vinny, you're doing research, so I'll ask them for you.
Yeah, come back to me. Come back.
Alex, would you rent it?
No.
Would you buy this movie physically?
No.
Would you buy it digitally?
Yeah.
Would you buy it in the $5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, Voodoo?
Maybe as like a white elephant gift.
Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
Yeah.
And would you recommend?
Yeah, I would recommend it.
Eric, would you rent it?
Yeah.
Would you buy Chef physically?
Nah.
Would you buy Chef digitally?
Yeah.
Would you buy Chef in the $5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, Voodoo?
At Best Buy, yeah.
Would you put Chef on in the background while people are over?
Yep.
Would you recommend?
100%.
All right. I don't know what he said, so whatever. I guess we're just ignoring the last question. Eric.
Just translate it for me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to have to translate it for me so that I can put subtitles under your head when you do it.
100%.
That's funny.
James, would you rent Chef?
No.
Would you buy Chef physically?
No.
Would you buy Chef digitally?
No.
And would you buy Chef in the $5 bin at Walmart?
Definitely.
Would you put Chef on in the background while people are over?
Yeah.
And would you recommend?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
Wow, very flippant recommendation. Yeah, whatever. Do I like this person? Kind of. Chef. Vinny, would you rent Chef?
No,
Would you buy Chef physically?
possibly.
Would you buy Chef digitally?
Yes, I would.
Would you buy Chef in the $5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, or Voodoo?
Yes.
Would you put Chef on in the background while people are over?
I don't know. Depends on who's over.
Wow, depends on whether or not my chef buddies are around. So they can
I know a
critique
guy
it.
that works in Vegas.
Yeah.
He would love the movie.
If I know they know how to cook, throwing it on.
100%. And would you recommend Chef?
Absolutely.
Wow. The complete opposite of James's flippant recommendation.
And it is only her left heel that comes out of the booty, by the way.
Fire the
Just
person who
heads
didn't
up.
catch that shit in the edit. Fire him.
They're like, nah, nobody's gonna look.
Dude, they only had
Yeah,
$11 million. They couldn't CGI it in.
They couldn't do another take.
Yeah, they couldn't.
Okay, I would not rent it. I would not buy it physically. I would not buy it digitally. I wouldn't buy it in the $5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, or Voodoo. I would put this on in the background when people are over, and I would recommend it. There's just no point in me buying it because it's always going to be on Netflix.
You never know that, dude. They just took off The Office.
They take stuff
Fuck
off
The
Netflix
Office.
all
But
the
they have a
time.
Netflix show of like based off of this.
Yeah, Jon Favreau was like, you could have a lifetime license to stream this shit. I don't care. I need that Netflix money.
Let me put my show on it.
Yeah. You want to buy my show too? I got extra show in the back.
My boy Roy's here.
Yeah.
He's ready to go. You got them Netflix cameras?
Yeah, Netflix cameras are good cameras.
James, what do you give 2014's Chef.
7 out of 10 possible Spider-Man 3 universes.
Fuck up.
Eric, what do you give Chef?
9 out of 10 mojados.
God.
Alex.
I really hope he puts the subs.
I'm not.
I don't even
really
understand that when the kid was like, "Hey, you got a nice mojado." I was like, I don't know what that means. That's a Cuban. That's a Cuban phrase. I don't know what that means.
I think it's his hat.
Why would you call it a mojado though? It's like a wet one or something.
Is that what it is? Is that what
Mojado
it
means
translates
like
to?
mojado means like a wet one or like it's wet. So it must be like slang for
Maybe
something.
he's like, damn, you're drip. Like, oh, this boy's got so much fucking drip.
Maybe.
He's just
Oh, yeah,
icy.
maybe it's probably his style, maybe then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey
Interesting.
man, they got Vine. Fuck, it's pretty current.
Pretty
Yeah.
drippy. Pretty wet.
He said they didn't have haters back in his day.
Yeah, we didn't have names for people that hated us.
We just
We
called them
said
jealous.
but it didn't have the same feel.
Alex, what do you give Jon Favreau's Chef?
Okay, so I'm gonna explain my rating
God damn it.
Oh,
because
God.
it's not gonna make a lot of
It's
sense.
like a formula.
But for the past few episodes, James has said this one word over and over and over every time we talk. So
Are
I
you
was like,
right? Is that what you've been writing down
So-
for the last 4 fucking weeks? Dude, I've been like, she's so bored that
No,
she's
okay.
drawing pictures like it's a fucking history class over there.
So today I was like, however many times he says this word is gonna be my rating.
He said the word.
Like that's the fate of my rating. So
Oh no.
you said the word 13 times.
Wow.
So I have to give it 13 whatevers out of 10.
Wait, but is that actually capture your feeling for the film? Like
said
you actually
that
liked it
she
that much?
said
I would give it like a
completely
7 out of
depends on
10.
him.
Yeah. But that means she loves it.
But yeah, so I have to give
That
it
means-
13 out of 10.
You could give it
Whatevers.
13 out of 20.
No, 13 out of 10,
No,
whatever.
it's 13 out of 10.
He said whatever 13 times?
Yeah, I've counted.
Am I going to have to go through in the edit and now I'm going to put a whatever counter?
Dude, it's funny, but I don't even know if I said that much. So mojado means wet, illegal immigrant, too wet, to moisten, too drunk.
Well, yeah, I've heard that used
dumb.
as a
It's obviously
derogatory
the literal
term.
term, yeah, but
Yeah.
like he used it in a positive because he's like, "Damn, dude, why you trying to smooth me over? What's going on over here?"
Well, like one of the things is like too wet. Like so, I really think it is like the style.
Yeah, I'm saying it has to be like a Cuban thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Definitely
Wait,
not
a Cuban guy said that to him?
No, the boy.
No, it was Martin, right? Or who said that to who?
Percy.
But his mom is Cuban and his
Percy
grandfather's
said
Cuban.
it to
Percy said that to
Martin.
him.
Oh, okay. That was
But
when
he-
they
but
were
he
out
was looking at his
drinking, right?
phone, so he must have been like, "Oh shit, this means like if you want to compliment a Cuban person, you say they got nice mojado or something."
Is that what he said when John Favreau's character and John Alberto Leguizamo's character were like, "Oh shit, he's trying to get on my good side."
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't hear what he said. I just thought he was just like, "Damn, Martin's fly as fuck," you know?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's what
I mean,
he said.
it seems like that's more or less what he meant.
Yeah. I give this movie, Jon Favreau's 2014 classic Chef, 7 look down and look back up just to realize that you don't know what the fuck you just missed out of 10. Vinny, what do you give Chef?
Chief.
Chief.
I mean, I liked it a lot. And the fucking freak out scene is the one thing that just kind of like took it down just a hair for me, which kind of sucks. But I'd give it 9 out of 10 perfectly grilled cheeses.
Ooh.
And they were crisp as fuck.
Grilled
too.
cheese.
They were. That was
pulls.
a quality. Yeah.
9 out of 10 fucking gooey grilled cheeses.
Drippy
Dude, a 9
grilled
out of
cheese.
10 grilled cheese would be perfect to me.
Yeah, that
Fuck
sounds
me
like
up.
10 out of 10 to me.
Yeah,
I
you know?
dropped the 10th one on the floor, so we only have 9.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. I think it's the will too.
Spin that
Well,
quill.
Nope, doesn't look like it.
So the movies he put, are you just that's what the wheel is?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, this is all fucked up. I don't think I have a wheel for this.
I've seen two of these
Cancel us all
movies.
out.
Oh no.
I'm glad we're continuing Friday the 13th.
Maybe, potentially.
Potentially.
Part
You just
7.
jinxed it.
The fuck?
Man, that'd be a wild jump.
All right, yeah. This is all messed up. This is terrible.
It don't matter, dude. Let her ride.
We are just gonna have to let this shit ride here in a second. All right, we'll do
Dude,
the
what is
will.
going on?
There we go.
We got some graphical issues going on here. Is what's going on.
We
It's
didn't
all right, though.
plan
Yeah,
for a
James, just
fifth
move
person.
over. Move over to your left. There you go. No. Okay, you're right then. And then Eric, you got to move over a little bit too. You got to move. Oh wait, no, that's the bad version of Eric though. Oh, hold on.
I see myself in.
Hold on. I got it. Do I got it?
Do you?
Oh, I got it, baby.
Do it.
I got it, man.
Oh God, it's all Eric. It's nothing but Eric. All right, and then James and I just got to sit close together. James. All right, so next week we're skipping Alex again. We're skipping right over. Oh wait, we don't count that.
No!
We don't count that. No, we don't count it. We don't count it yet. So next week we're skipping over Alex again, and we're having another guest host. Ephraim Alvarado is going to be on the episode next week, and so he sent over a ton of scary movies because it's Christmas time, baby. We got to get spooky.
I mean, we're pretty much a spooky channel.
Yeah, this way. If this gets a lot of views, we're all spooky all the time. All right, James, give me the spin that wheel.
Spin that
Wheel.
Oh,
It's gonna be the same one.
No.
I don't even know what this is.
Right.
I don't
Sorority
either.
Row.
So next week we're watching 2009's Sorority Row.
All right.
Now I gotta find out which one we had set up perfectly here. Jesus Christ, this is a mess. I'm sorry about the quality of this week's episode, everyone. But thanks for tuning in on my personal Facebook, twitch.tv/Sooner or Later TV, or the Sooner or Later TV YouTube channel for our review of Chef. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all of our social media platforms at Sooner or Later TV. If you couldn't catch us on Sundays when we live stream, don't worry about it. You can listen on every single podcasting platform, and you can watch the video on YouTube. Our episodes are recorded on Sundays and uploaded every Tuesday morning. Oh, okay, so we're just watching TikTok
shit.
while I'm
It
ruining
It wasn't
the outro.
TikTok. It was our video.
That's even worse.
We can play our own views.
Oh no,
The
the
vine,
bots. So tune in next week for our review of Sorority Row, the 2009 one. Yeah,
Horror
the 2009
movie,
one.
is it?
Yeah, it is a horror movie.
It's a horror movie.
He said, he was like, I'm doing all horror movies. Fuck it. I'm running it.
I'll be here next week.
Watch the
Shut up.
Eric-less episode of Sooner or Later next week. So yeah, wear your mask, hug your loved ones, socially distantly hug your loved ones, and we love you. Goodbye.
Bye.